go, a bit more Macrobius. 8.6. There is furthermore the same Kronos as Saturn. For, inasmuch as the mythicists, people who create myths, they draw Saturn into their fictions. We have quantum and tandem, inasmuch so do the physical scientists versus the mythological ones call Saturn into a certain verisimilitude. The veris being truth, and similar means it's similar to the truth. They say him, is cut off the putenda of his father, the heavens. Putendum, it's not a genitive, it's I've had a discussion about this word before. It's used pretty rarely, but it just means like your loins and your genitals, etc. Into the sea, in which was thrown, dejected. These genitals were thrown down into the sea, you might want to say. This created Venus, who, from the foam in which she was nourished or formed, she's taken this name. It's the Greek one there for, is it Aphrodite or something? 7. From which they want it to be understood that when there was chaos, there was not yet time. Plural. Seeing as time is a certain dimension, being collected from the turning or rotations of the sky. So time happens from things happening in the heavens. So then time began. It's also omitted in some versions. From this also is thought someone's born as Kronos again, who, as we said, he's got a Greek version there. And when the seeds of all things, after looks like everything gigging in and all these things have been made or born or something or created from the sky, they flow down from the sky, from the heavens, and the universal elements which make our plenitude, which make a big filling basically in the earth, these are poured out from these seeds. So it's a version basically of creation. When the world, in all its parts and members, were perfected or finished, created as perfected, now, in this certain time, there was an end made of seeds proceeding out of the heaven to conception of the elements. Since already now, creation had been fully made or something like that. It's fully done. Genitive, but, accusative. Okay, so the faculty or means of generating this eternal propagation of animals or animated spirits is translated from moisture to Venus. So that through the coitum, the coitus of male and females, the joining together in sex of male and females, in turn, cuncta, which is everything, is birthed or made through male and female. On account of the story of the cutting off of the genitals, even Nostri, which is our people, they call him Saturn, which is a Greek thing there, which declares the name male virile member, the male member of penis, as a Saturnum. Then even satyrs is like those goat things, I think they were in Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, or as if Saturnus, as in satires come from Saturn, because he's a subjunctive, so it's not certain, they are prone to lust. It is thought that they are called, satires are called, it is thought they get this appellation or the name of Saturn. Certain people estimate or think that the scythe is attributed to him because time harvests everything, cuts everything, and that's another word for cut. It's like 3 basic words for cutting. Harvest, cutting cutting off. Daily Dictionary. Exico. Cut off, cut, remove by making a hole, make a cut in, or to castrate. 10. They say he was solitum, accustomed to devour his sons, and the same, again, he would vomit out. Through which, similarly, it signified that he is time, from which in turns everything is born and consumed, and from this again is reborn. 11. The same guy, Pulsum, he's been pulse driven out by his son. What other is this than that time, senescentia, the time growing old, as times get older, by these who are born after them are depelled or repelled or driven out. So they say Saturn was driven out by his sons in the way that old time is driven out by the thing that comes after. Moreover, his victim means he's tied up, which by a certain law of nature, times are connected or bonded together, or because all fruits alternate in certain chains and knots. Okay, I guess that's different seasons and fruits coming at different times. A little bit more to go. 12. For also the fabulous, the story, want the sickle to have fallen into Sicily, because this is a terra or land which is maxime fertile. Book 9. And because Janus with Saturn we commemorate to have reigned together, now concerning Saturn, what the mythicists and what the physicists, physical scientists estimate. These have already been related. So concerning Janus also, what from each of the two is boasted or tossed around, let us bring this out into the middle for discussion. The mythologicers, people, refer that when Janus was ruling, the houses of all to have been fortified with religion and sanctity. And for this reason, to him, there were decreed divine honours, and because of the merits of fourth declension genitives, of entering and exiting of the temples were consecrated to him, or buildings. Okay, that's it for the day.